Welcome to today's story. In this video, you will listen to a story about the second chance. Let's start.
David sat alone in a small cafe, stirring his coffee absent-mindedly. Outside, the city moved fast, cars honking, people rushing, life happening. But inside, he felt frozen. At 50 years old, he had just lost his job. After working for the same company for 25 years, he was told he was no longer needed. Just like that, his career was gone. He felt lost, like a ship without a destination. For weeks, he stayed home, unsure of what to do next. His friends encouraged him to find another job, but who would hire someone his age? He wasn't young, he wasn't trendy, and he didn't have any fancy skills. One afternoon, while going through old boxes in his attic, he found a dusty leather notebook. He opened it and smiled. It was filled with his old sketches. When he was younger, he had loved drawing. He had dreamed of becoming an artist, but life had led him down a different path. Responsibilities, bills, and the need for stability had forced him to choose an office job. Now, looking at his sketches, something stirred inside him. That evening, he sat at his kitchen table with a pencil and a blank sheet of paper. At first, his hands felt stiff, his lines shaky. But as the hours passed, the movements became familiar again. By midnight, he had filled the page with a beautiful drawing of the cafe he visited every morning. The next day, he gathered his courage and showed his drawing to the cafe owner.
"This is incredible,"
the owner said.
"Have you ever thought about selling your art?"
David laughed.
"I haven't drawn in years."
"Well,
The owner said.
maybe it's time to start again."
Encouraged, David began drawing every day. He sketched street scenes. People in the park, old buildings, capturing the city in his own style. He created an Instagram page and posted his drawings. At first, only a few people noticed. But soon, comments started coming in. People loved his work. One day, a local gallery messaged him. "We'd love to display your art in our next exhibition." David stared at the message in disbelief. Was this really happening? A few months later, he stood in the gallery, surrounded by his framed drawings. Strangers admired his work, asking about his inspiration. Someone even bought a piece. He couldn't believe it. As he left the gallery that night, he felt lighter than he had in years. Losing his job had seemed like the end. But now, he realized it was a new beginning. Sometimes, life forces us to start over. And as David learned, a second chance can be the greatest gift of all.
Thanks for watching. Keep practicing to improve your fluency.